We welcome to the show, Macka B. How's it going?
Yes, greetings, Chris. Yeah, it's good. Give thanks, Glad to be on the show.
Great. So what can you tell us about your new single?
The single or the EP? The EP?
Yeah, the EP. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, yeah, the EP. Yeah, it's called Gentrification. It's on the Peckins record label. 7 tracks, all kind of different styles, roots, reggae, kind of lovers rock styles, ska. It's got jungle track, roots track, it's being very well received,
Great. What can you tell us about the ska track that's on there?
It's called Cucumba to the World.
So, oh, I remember that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it was released earlier last year as a single, and now it's on the album, and it's just telling the story of Macka B's viral social media. Cause went viral on social media with my healthy eating posts, Medical Mondays, and what me eat Wednesdays, and Cucumba to the World is just telling the story, because there was one post called Cucumba, which is about cucumbers, which went super viral. So it's all about that.
Yeah, those videos are great.
Yeah. We give thanks. They're doing a lot for the profile and everything, and they're reaching a lot of people. A lot of people are gravitating towards them, from youngsters as young as 5 years old to elders, everybody's into it. It's great.
Was you surprised, like, how big that got?
I was, to be honest, yeah, because we were doing them at first when we started a few years ago. I did the first Medical Monday, just decided to tell people about fruits and veg, and I was just talking to them like how I'm talking to you. I was just talking it, and they were doing well. And then I said, let me do it in Macka B style with rhythm and rhyme and all these kind of things. And the first one I did, it went viral. It got millions of views. I thought we must be onto something here. So when I did the one about the cucumba, that just went super viral. Hundreds of millions of views. Everybody all over the world started sharing it. People like Naomi Campbell, Beyonce's mom says it's great, and all these kind of things. So, it did take us by surprise, because after that, when I started, like in the airports, people say, oh, it's Macka B, you do the Medical Mondays, and, so it's all good, and the great thing about it, after people tune in to the Medical Mondays and thing, and realize that I'm also a reggae artist, they start to tune into the music as well. So it just uplifts the music as well. So we give thanks,
Yeah, I enjoyed your last album, and I remember that song, I Don't Want to Be a Gangster. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was on the Health is Wealth album, VP, yeah. That one was, we had a video for it done in Jamaica as well, And really it's just telling the young people, that the gangster lifestyle is really glorified, in films and in music. And we're trying to tell them that you don't have to be gangsters, you can live in peace, love, and unity in your community and be great people, So that's why I said I don't want to be a gangster.
Definitely. And another tune of yours I really like is Never Played a 45. I mean, that's a fantastic one.
Yeah, that one is it's like an anthem for people, Yeah, people are really into it, especially people who love the vinyl, right? Because it's all about the love of vinyl, Just trying to make the young people realize how great it was to have vinyl, Just the feeling of having vinyl and playing vinyl when we were young was really good, And it'd be good for them to replicate, and, in this world of just digital where there's so many songs and, people just skipping through tunes and things, So when we made that song, it was a really big hit. And on the new EP, there's 2 remixes of it. There's a jungle drum and bass remix, and there's a roots remix as well, So the saga continues.
Great. And yeah, with reggae music and vinyl, it just goes, doesn't it?
Definitely. All of those great songs, like from Bob Marley's in the 70s and Peter Tosh's, they were all on vinyl, And the beauty of vinyl, I used to be in a record shop when I was in my teens, buying vinyl, So it's a great thing taking on my album, and putting it down and listening to it. And even the sleeves were great. You used to put them on your wall and all those kind of things, And the greatest thing is now it seems like the vinyl is making a little bit of a resurgence. It's making a little bit of a comeback. People are getting back into vinyl, so it's good.
Yeah, I think you're right. I've been doing that during lockdown, actually. I've been buying all different types of reggae vinyls from the past, and it's just great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. The thing about some of those revives from the past, they sound so fresh. They could be like brand new, you know, they still got the vibes, they still got the energy, you know. So that's the thing, you know, reggae music, it's got longevity. It's not like here today and gone tomorrow, you know. Some of the great musics are from the 70s, and that's like 50 years ago, you know.
Yeah, timeless music. So your new single, Gentrification, have I said it right, first of all?
Gentrification, that's right, yeah.
Explain to us the meaning behind the song.
Yeah, well, gentrification is when you got neighborhoods in the cities, and the working class neighborhoods, and they have been for many years, for many decades. But some of these neighborhoods, they're in good locations. At the time, they were near factories and things, near to the city. So the working class people were all there. But now it's industrialization has changed a bit. It's got more technological, different kind of businesses in the city, and they want to be close to the city as well. So these locations are sort of prime locations now and worth a lot of money. So people, so-called middle class, have been moving in, and some of the working class people, they've had to move out. Some of them, they say the houses are derelict, so you have to move maybe 30, 40 miles away, and they have to leave their community, they have to leave their friends, maybe different schools, you know, and different doctors and all these kind of things. A big upheaval, you know, and these areas become gentrified and they become richer, and all the poorer people have to move out, and then you find richer people move in, you know. But it's not good for the poorer people, you know. It would be good if the councils don't just think about money, or the private landlords. They must remember that the community is not just the buildings, it's the people. The people make the community. So it would be good if they invested money into the community, and some of the people who live there could benefit from this, you know. They made the community what it is, so it'd be good if they could benefit from some of the investment as well. So it's called gentrification. I'm just showing what it's like, and it's going on all over the world. I mentioned Brixton in the song. It's going on in America, in Harlem, Bronx, in South Africa, Cape Town, Germany, Berlin. I was doing an interview yesterday, and the interviewer was from Denmark, and he said the same thing happening in Copenhagen. So it's a worldwide situation. So I'm just highlighting it.
Yeah, and what do you think can be done? I mean, it's a tough question, I know, but
yeah, it's tough. But as I invest money into the people there, you know, some people, they're working class, but they're good people, you know, and they've got skills, you know, and you can develop them as well, and the people who move in as well, you know. So it can help the community like that. Just more investment in the community, you know. You don't have to send people far away all the time.
no, I get what you mean. And so with the new EP, how many tracks are on there?
There's 7 tracks. 7 tracks.
7 tracks. What can you tell us about the other songs that are on there?
Yeah, there's Gentrification, there's Cucumba to the World, there's one called Face to Face, which is talking about how when we were younger we used to dance face to face, and now the dance has gone different, you know, so more explicit and all those kind of things. So trying to show the young people how we used to do it back in the day, you know. And there's tracks called Up the Mighty Race, because at the moment you see, like with Black Lives Matter and everything, the Black issues have come to the forefront, and people are starting to realize certain injustices have been done and certain things have to change, you know. So I'm telling Black people it's time to step up, take advantage of the situation, so we're all on a level playing field, you know. And there's another one called Call on Jah. It's the same, call on the Creator, you know, on your higher self, you know, in times of need, you know. And then there's the 2 Never Play the 45 remixes as well. So it's very varied, different subjects, and something for everybody, I think.
So how have you been during the lockdown periods? How's it been for you?
Yeah, it's been cool still, you know. I'm with my family and I love my family, you know. I don't mind being around my family. probably there haven't been many shows and all those kind of things, but it is what it is, and you just have to be positive. And when there's things you can do something about, do something about it. But when you can't, you just have to deal with it, you know. So we're just dealing with it, and we're being positive, you know. And when it passes, we start doing what we have to do again, you know.
Yeah, and I suppose you've had your music, so that's one thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and the thing is, we can still record. I can record at home as well, you know, and got the studio, and we're still doing recording. You know, people send you rhythms and things, so you can record and send it over to them, then get it mixed and everything. So things are still happening due to technology and things. I'm still doing interviews like with you, you know. So things are still happening. Still doing the Medical Mondays and all these kind of things, and we've done a few live streams as well, you know, with the band, like socially distanced and thing, and it's been nice.
Great. Is that where you're all in different locations and you have to play at the same time?
No, we were all in the same place.
Oh,
We were
okay.
in the same place when it was in the tiers, and I think we were in tier 2 or something like that. But because it's work, you were allowed to do it, you know. And the place where we played, it's especially for streaming, so it's socially distanced and all those kind of things. So it worked out nice, and it was streamed live as well.
Great. So obviously you've probably got gigs planned, but you're holding your breath really, aren't you? Because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I definitely got gigs planned. I've been quite a few have been put off. You know, I had some like for January they moved, and February they moved. I had some for April, and they've had to be moved as well. So we have some for June and July. So we'll see. You know.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Is the new EP out now, or is it coming out soon?
No, it's out. It was out last month, so it's out now. It's out digital, Spotify. You can stream it, iTunes, Amazon, all the digital platforms. You know, and you can see the videos. There's a video for Kukumba to the World, which I did when I was in Goa in India last year. We were there for Goa Sunsplash Reggae Festival with the band. And while we were there, I did the video for Kukumba to the World. Gentrification got a video as well. So go to Macka B's and YouTube. You'll see the videos, and check out Macka B Instagram, official Macka B, and Facebook, official Macka B, and Twitter, and all these kind of things.
Great, we will do. Thanks a lot for joining us, Macka.
Yeah, man, give thanks. It's been a pleasure.